Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer, and no, you are not going crazy. This is not the usual day on which we would be streaming Andromeda. It is just that Path of Exile 2 comes out on our usual day, and I imagine we'll be very preoccupied playing that, so wanted to still be able to sneak in some Mass Effect Andromeda this week. So probably going to be a little bit shorter and sweeter this time round, but at the very least, we'll try to take on the prestige dailies, and we'll take a look at what the Apex missions are, and that might be the extent to which we play tonight, but we'll take a closer look, and it does also mean we have a little bit less, a fair bit less, when it comes to the credits to cash in. Still have a lot of mission funds stockpiled here, although it's once again random ultra rare character, not weapon, so that's not so interesting. We're going to have to go with the normal size premium pack here, but I suppose we can open up a couple of these, see if it's going to give us anything interesting. Nothing on the first go-round. Silesh Concussive on the second one, though. I mean, that's something, given how small volume we had. That's not so bad, I suppose. Let me jump into Discord. Let me do that. And I don't know to what extent... Oh, I was about to say, I don't know to what extent we might have other people who are looking to jump in today, given how this is not the usual day, and I guess you could say not the usual time. It's roughly the same amount of time, just like 3 or 4 days earlier, right? But as soon as I started saying that, I did see one of the usual suspects jump into the waiting room, so let me get him in here. One Mr. Big Country. How's it going? Let me get a lobby started here. Or actually, let me double check what the prestige objectives are today. Icebreaker and biotics. Okay. Icebreaker.
Ah, there we go.
Okay, I was about to double check. Am I muted on Discord or something?
No, that was me.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Let me get us a lobby here. Let's see. Big Country.
Yeah, just switching the microphone from my PlayStation to my PC.
Gotcha. Are they physically close to each other, I hope, at the very least?
Very.
Okay.
Very.
Good.
I have them hooked up to the same monitor.
Oh! Uh-oh. This is not a good sign.
Ah,
Okay.
I'm in. That took a long time.
Yeah, you started showing up with just your name and no character.
Well, I wasn't in multiplayer yet, so that's probably why.
Okay. Made me nervous. Alright, well,
What's prestige?
it's Icebreaker Biotics today. So the map is easy. Character-wise, that does lend itself to a specific subset.
Your favorite character?
Yeah, it's not my favorite, but it is fun to play her, for sure. She's up there.
I've got her leveled up to level 17, so I could play her, but at the same time, I've got like no combo damage. I might just go Human Commando.
Yeah, that too. Let's see.
Actually,
well, yeah, that too. At least for me, Ket is definitely the best enemy.
probably for me too.
Yeah. And then difficulty-wise, I mean, at the moment it's just the two of us. We're getting a late enough start that there's a decent chance many people have already done these. Let me just see if anyone else is online. There are actually a few people.
I've only got... Oh, they're on Legendary.
Oh, yeah, I'm not searching specific... Hold on. Let me actually open up the EA app. Then I can see who is actually... Oh, yeah, Legendary, Andromeda. Okay. No, I do see a few people who are in Andromeda. They may very well be lobbying together right now. In fact, there's probably a pretty decent chance of that. However, in the meantime, as I was looking away, I have come to realize the lobby is now full.
We're on bronze. I might as well go for
I mean,
human kineticist.
I was considering bumping it up depending on what assortment of other peoples we might have. I've played games with mics here before. I don't know Wave Stormer. So I think we could certainly bump it up to silver if we'd like. Potentially even gold, although if you're keen on lower, then that's fine as well. Let's see if this
I'm
scares
happy
anyone
with
off.
gold. Oh, they checked in right away. So.
Okay. I mean, they have a paw. They're only level 9, yes, but they do have a paw. So, I mean, that alone will take you a pretty far way on gold. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. In that case.
93,000 Apex rating and only a rank 5 Avenger. How is that possible?
I think, I don't know, I've seen them, I've played a fair number of matches with them. I think they tend to go a little bit more on the lower difficulties, so maybe at that stage, you get 5 Apex rating per completed match, regardless of difficulty.
We need to secure this position.
But you get less money. So your money per Apex rating is going to be lower if you usually play low difficulties, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So that might be the reason for it, but I don't know if the math would still add up in that case or not. Bye-bye. He actually bounced. Oh, I heard you. And then I missed you.
Ah. Got caught on my,
You have a floaty annihilation?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Careful!
Yeah, I decided to go back to the throw instead of the shield drain lance.
Okay. Do you have just 1 point in Lance?
Yeah.
Did you basically drop it all together? Okay.
I still use it quite often because it even at 1 point, it still one-shots mooks.
Yeah, I mean, it's another skill you have that, you know, in that case, sure, it has a cooldown, but at least you can alternate between the two of them.
Oops.
3 hostiles
As long
remain.
as I don't miss.
Yeah,
Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
it happens.
I forgot to take a siphon. Oh well.
The worst, though, is when you do have
Enemies
the
incoming.
shield draining Lance, and you still miss. And then you
Yeah,
miss so much that you burn through all of your shields, and then you're just sitting there like, oh, well, okay, I have basically killed myself because this
How many
enemy...
people did you just kill there? I looked at this.
There are 2 spawns here.
Have you decided what's going to be your starter class?
Or, are we talking Path of Exile?
Yeah.
I have yet to do really any research. I was just double checking the early access, what you need to do to get access to the early access, but I've not actually done it just yet. So that's tomorrow is basically all going to
Research?
be reserved for that. Yeah. Probably gonna
I'm
stick with
thinking-
something pretty simple.
Intelligence needs data
Just
from
given
your
how long
team
it's been
for
since I last played.
I'm actually going to go for a more difficult class. I'm going for the rule of cool and going with the monk.
Okay. Monk.
Probably
Okay,
not
so
most-
well, there's a good example. Monk, for example, is new. I am not familiar with the monk at all.
Think Avatar, Lost Airbender.
Okay.
He's got a staff, elemental melee attacks. I got. Oh, you got him.
Yeah, I can take it. And so I take that to mean you're gonna do it, because I know you were saying the other day it sounded interesting,
Yeah.
but you weren't sure if you were gonna follow through on it.
Well,
Data received. Loud and clear.
That's unfortunate time.
it's my grandma tends to give me cash as presents. So whenever I want to buy something online, I usually just give my mom cash and then she'll send me money online. Because the town I live in doesn't have anywhere I can, doesn't have the bank that I use
Okay.
since I moved. So I spent several hours trying to find the money because it's like $42 in Canada plus tax. So I was looking for $50, and I spent several hours looking. Didn't find anything. Well, sorry, I found 3 $10 bills, and I remember seeing a $20 bill somewhere. I could not find it. Eventually, I just talked to Mom, and she was like, okay, you can just pay me back whenever you find it. And today I looked at my wallet and I found 2 $20 bills in there.
There you go.
That was annoying.
Oh my god. That aim. That was horrible.
Oh. Stupid invisible.
Go get him.
Where's the last
All enemies
one?
clear.
He was hiding way up at the top.
Ah.
Up there.
Hostiles en route.
Tag the feed.
Oh, hello.
Watch yourself.
Don't realize I had these friends.
Power my shields down.
It's gonna hurt. Oh no. Where are you?
Squad member down.
Yeah, you're behind me.
Oh, you're over there. I'm on my way. Let's hope I don't die.
Oh,
Oh,
Teammate
Thanks for
injured.
the assist.
thank you.
didn't die.
Well done. I missed.
3 left. Go get him. Reload. Tracking
Oh,
reinforcements.
that's very anticlimactic.
We've got major enemy targets nearby. Let's take them out.
Oh, just fell off.
Eliminated.
Well, that's one good thing about throw.
Target incoming. Stand by.
Okay, when is the target going to show up? There it is.
There he is, yeah.
That took a while.
Oh, then he jumped up on the roof. Would not kill him.
Squad member down. Squad member down.
Oh. Oh, well, I messed up the dodge, and now I will join you.
Target
Okay,
eliminated.
target's dead.
Teammate injured.
I'll go Westerman. No.
Teammate injured.
Gosh. Bad.
Take down Descendant. Careful!
Sentinel, let's change that.
Careful!
Target still in the field.
Careful! Lost shield.
Squad member
Really?
down.
Killed by the guy who can't do anything. That makes a ton of sense.
Nice takedown.
Thanks for the assist.
Teammate injured.
Oh, nice.
I'm reading a flat line.
I can assist.
Oh, and convenient timing.
Yeah. I'm surprised I've only died twice. I've been playing very aggressive.
Yeah.
Shuttle incoming. Get to the
And without a
extraction.
siphon.
Siphon's overrated.
Yeah, it was not.
No, it's extremely good.
Oh,
But wait, there's more. That still hit me.
I'm reading a flat line.
What happened to you?
I'm reading a flat.
On my way over there. Let's see, gotcha.
no, we were good.
Okay. That was interesting little, do you call that a T-pose?
Okay. My
Teammate injured.
screen turned black for a little bit.
Oh, that's exciting. Uh-oh.
Lost shield.
Oh, okay.
Getting a little close. Over here.
Also almost died the last second there.
Mission complete.
But we're
Team
good.
secured. Good work.
What's up, War Crew? How's it going? Good morning to you. Good evening for me.
Late evening for late night for you.
Yeah, really. Such are time zones and the curvature of the earth.
My watch just heard late evening for late night for you. And it was like, here's what I found.
Okay, let's see. So we should need just one more on that map. And then biotic stuffs. Just woke
Oh,
up.
God. It's on it.
Oh, for the first time?
No, 2.
Okay.
Oh, well, we lost both of our teammates.
We did, in fact, lose both of our teammates. So we're a little lonelier now. I guess is how we're doing. I could see if I can recruit other peoples. Let me double check which of them are actually in Andromeda and which ones might be in Legendary Edition. Okay, you are in Legendary Edition, but the other people are in Andromeda. Gotcha.
Yeah, I've got 2 legendary and 1 Dragon Age Origins.
Okay, I sent out 3 invites for 2 spots. We'll see what comes of that. Oh, that's one of them. Okay. Do this again. Oh. So much for that.
Oh, they left?
And they appear to have. But now they're back. Not sure what that was all about.
Yeah, that's weird.
But yeah, otherwise we're sneaking in. This is not our usual day for Mass Effect Andromeda, but we're just doing a little bit of this stuff because obviously Path of Exile 2 is coming out pretty soon, and that would fall on the same day when we would usually be doing this stuff right here.
This one's simple. Clear the area and lock it down. Enemies incoming.
Watch the enemy fire.
Let's see. I saw ya, sneaky wraith. Not sneaky enough.
Careful!
Excuse me, sir. Please do not dodge that. Oh, there's a wraith there as well. I thought? Yeah.
Oh, we haven't got... I got the only one left line, but no...
It's probably a wraith then? Oh no, it wasn't. Huh. Sometimes it does that with invisible enemies. You're preloaded and ready to go for PoE 2. Oh, that is a good idea.
I can't... On PlayStation, you can't
PlayStation
preload.
can't preload till at least until 20 hours before. Okay. Maybe you can in a little bit then. And did we confirm? I know we had a little bit of some mixed signals the other day about whether cross-platform was going to be available It seemed like it was certainly going to be available at some point, but during the early access, it was a little unclear.
I don't think they mentioned it at all, but I think it's available, but like they didn't mention it at all.
Yeah, they might have just...
I think they just said crossplay is available, and then just...
They didn't distinguish between early access versus the main full release, which I mean, I guess makes sense. Maybe we were making a distinguishment where no distinguishment was necessary.
I think the confusion was the fact that I couldn't order it on PlayStation yet. But the thing was, they just...
Hostiles remaining.
Shield! I thought I fixed that.
Sensors clear.
Apparently until the day of, you can't buy it on PlayStation at all. It's not going to be available on the store until the day of.
Yeah, PlayStation won't let it till then. Cross-platform is available from get-go, along with cross-progression. Oh, that is cool. Okay. So theoretically, if you were to make progress on PlayStation and then, for whatever reason, you wanted to switch over to PC or vice versa, then that is still possible and you don't lose any progress in that transition.
Although I think I would have to buy it again on PlayStation
I don't think
if
so.
I wanted early access.
I don't know about on the early access end, maybe? But once the game is fully out, it will be free to play.
Yes. Oh, I got every device this wave.
Thank you. Obviously, that means I did not get any, so I appreciate that. Oh,
No problem, I like getting the devices.
it is fun. I like how, at least in Andromeda, relative to Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, it feels a lot more like they reward you for being the person who does the objectives, or obviously in some cases it's a team objective. But
Enemies clear.
in Mass Effect 3, it oftentimes feels like, well, I'm kind of just taking the hit, doing these devices, or delivering this pizza for the team, and it's not like it is reflected directly in the score, because all those points are shared across the team in Mass Effect 3. And obviously, you could still say that, well, the points don't really matter. But in Andromeda, it matters a little bit more, at least in the case where you have some dailies that might be for a specific enemy type. That's probably the only one where it would make a difference for prestige objectives, at least.
Yeah, I think that's it. Maybe difficulty?
But that one's just waves.
No, that's waves, yeah, you're right.
Because I think if you have the specific, like the biotic mastery for today, and obviously it only counts the points from biotic skills, so you're not going to benefit from getting points from doing the objective. But if it were Ket mastery, on my way, and any points against Ket would work, and it wouldn't make a difference.
Hold on.
Is this enemy right next to us alive? Kind of just assumed it was dead, because it looked like it was lying there on the ground without moving.
I dislike that the buildings are like just short enough that you can't just jump onto.
Yeah, I feel like every once in a while I've managed to do it. I don't know, maybe I've just been on a slightly elevated platform like one of these.
Enemies headed your way.
Yeah, this map in particular does have a lot of stuff that's just barely out of reach.
Kinetic fire.
Oh,
I'm
yep.
reading a flat line.
Oopsie daisy.
On my way. Oh, you're right beside me.
Thank you.
And the raids are just floating beside us.
I was floating when I died, yeah. Oh, look out. Is someone trying to throw a grenade at my head?
I'm reading a flat line.
Oh. One moment. I think take out you. The Fiend is still here, but it's more preoccupied with roaring than it is actually attacking. I'd love to actually go in this building. Oh, you're alive.
Oh,
That's dead.
I
You're
need
not
you
dead.
to be a heal bot ascendant.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Oh, thank you. Make sure that guy was about to blast me.
Squad member down.
I'll come to you.
Oh, there he is. There was a wraith
Thank you.
floating way above your head. Oh no, this is Chosen. Not even a wraith. Well, he's blasting off into outer space.
Good. Stay sharp.
Well
Enemies triangulating our nearest outpost. Find their sensor arrays and get them broken.
Places keep spawning beside
The
me.
trend continues.
Again.
This time I was deliberately positioning myself close to one in case it did spawn here.
One device down.
Maybe now?
Well, last time it ended up with the first two were at those 2 spots. Except they were switched around, and this was the 3rd spot.
Almost done.
Oh my.
I first went to the 4th spot, but I didn't go there.
Watch yourself.
All enemy devices shut down. Good job.
Yes, that was a fiend behind me. Just you wait, Chosen.
3 left. Go get them.
Huh? I hear it. Oh, that's where it is.
All clear for now. Shuttle incoming. Get to the extraction zone.
Oh, here's just a random thought that occurred to me about EOE 2. I know a lot of things, or some things from Path of Exile 1 are carrying over into Path of Exile 2. Are friendsless from
They
one
said they
thing?
specifically worked very hard to make sure everything was carried over.
Okay. That's impressive. What happened to that guy? Anointed that you just killed Big Country. Had the most hilarious death animation where it was like absolutely straight out of a movie. The dramatic last grasp of air. Reaches out his arm. Ugh.
I'm on the same level as Ivan.
Okay.
Oh,
I am also kind of low. Sorry. I was slow.
oh no.
Watch yourself.
Uh-oh.
Have you been paying attention at all to First Descendant 2?
I took a look at, what was it? The little graphic that I think you shared on Discord, where it gave just a description, or really just a name
Flatline.
of the various things that they're looking to add.
Get injured.
That's about it. Thank you.
We need to run.
Yep. For several reasons.
I need ammo.
Apparently I need ammo. Even though I don't have it.
All targets down, everyone standing. Drinks are on me.
By the way, thanks for confirming that. The War Crow.
Yeah. Thank you, Warcrow, for the extra information.
I guess I don't need to say the War Crow.
I mean, once upon a time, we legitimately had a crow and a war crow.
How close are you for the biotic?
Let's check. 74%?
63.
We're getting there. One or two more should be fine.
Do you know if Ivan has his icebreaker
I can
dailies?
ask. Let's see. Are you all set with icebreaker? Yeah. Close, but not quite.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, that was me looking at the biotic. That was not his response.
Oh.
I realized as soon as I said that that probably sounded like me reading his response. No, he has not responded to me. I am guessing that he's... When did he... No, he did the full 2 matches with us, right? Right? Didn't he join us at the beginning?
No. Both of our teammates left.
But then he rejoined, didn't he?
No. He joined, left for like a second, and then rejoined.
Well, wasn't he there for the entire duration of the 2 icebreaker matches, though?
Just one.
Just one. Okay.
Yeah. No, you invited him after our first match.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Stayed away from PoE 2 info, then binge watched. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing for the next couple of days. Yeah, that's gonna be me.
I watched quite a bit yesterday, and today actually.
And you've
So I'll
never played, so what was your
No.
perception of just Path of Exile in general?
Very interesting, and I know they're doing quite a bit, like some stuff differently. Like one of the new classes, Mercenary. Apparently, it's going to play more like a third-person shooter.
Oh, what?
Not like First Descendant, not third-person shooter, like a top-down shooter.
Oh. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, which is different.
Like what do they call it? Do they call it like a twin stick shooter or whatever it's called? I don't know.
I don't know, but you're going to have
genre?
this like shotgun-like crossbow, and then like a sniper crossbow. And
Okay, and crossbows are new. There were
Yeah.
not previously crossbows, so okay. Oh, and he said he is done with Icebreaker, so we can
Okay.
switch if
Well, we can switch.
we can just do random, or if there's a specific one we want.
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, let's see. What else was I? Oh, I was just gonna do this. Fake info from content farms, Rutro. Okay. Keep an eye out for stuff that does not seem to make sense. Merc has a different playstyle. Crossbows. Now, this was the reason why we might not want to have a random arena.
Oh, poor Lids.
This is why you don't do random arena. See,
I know
need...
one. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I need to not only catch up on
Hostile territory. People.
things that are
Secure
new
this
to
position and
PoE
stay
2,
sharp.
but I also just haven't played PoE and I haven't looked at how long. But for all intents and purposes, probably what, 3 maybe even 4 years. No, maybe not 4. Probably at least 3. So I do have a lot of experience from a while ago, but it is pretty outdated at this point.
Lost shields.
From what I've heard some YouTubers talk, they say it's very different than PoE 1.
Okay. Do you know from what standpoint?
No. Half the terms I didn't make sense to me.
That is fair. Path of Exile is very complex and does have a lot of terms.
They did say Path of Exile 2 was going to be a lot more beginner friendly.
Okay, because that once upon a time,
Headed your way.
at least, that was definitely not the case for, well, overall, that is definitely not the case for Path of Exile 1. You could say that in many ways that was sort of perhaps one of the main reasons why it was not as successful as it could have been was because it kind of accepted that, okay, we're going to be a very nuanced game, and that's going to come with some pros and some cons. For people who are willing to take the time to learn this stuff and master this stuff, there's going to be a lot of things you can learn and lots of things that you can do to improve your experience, but that means it is going to be a lot of information. It is going to be information overload for people who are new to the game. And so that was a very large natural filter that they kind of just, the developers kind of just accepted, like, okay, we're gonna live with that. That's a decision, a design decision that we are consciously choosing to make. Whereas other games that might focus more on just maximizing the total number of sales might deliberately tailor themselves more to being more simplified and beginner friendly, but potentially at the cost of having some of that nuance
Got a read on
and
another
depth
priority target.
that a game like Path of Exile can have.
They said it's not like it's out. It's not. There's not depth. It's just the way they do things is different enough that
Scratch one target.
like there's apparently still lots of depth.
We've got a
Okay.
read on another priority
Are you
target.
familiar? Did you ever look at the Path of Exile 1 skill tree?
Yes.
Okay.
It honestly doesn't look that much different.
Okay. I'm encouraged by that, but that's, that is probably one of the main ways that new people to Path of Exile get scared off. Pacing is different and the mechanics are ironed and smoothed out.
One thing is that there's no. Where's our teammate? Oh, over there. There's no the class you choose at the beginning apparently doesn't really matter that much.
I mean, that
because
to a
every
certain
class-
extent is also the case in Path of Exile 1, but yeah.
Well, every class can take every skill tree in Path of Exile 2.
That's also sort of the case with Path of Exile 1. Your class just affects where your starting point is on the skill tree.
Oh, everyone I talked to, or every YouTuber I said it was like something that's different.
Then the thing is, though, that then there are subclasses that are unique to your starting
Ascendancy.
class. Ascendancies, yeah. So
Yeah,
that is
they're not unique to your starting class anymore.
okay.
You can go to anyone you want.
Okay. Now I'm also like, when is the last time I've thought of Path of Exile Ascendancies? Yeah, not for many years. It's like, oh yeah, that is a thing. And that is what it's called. I remember now.
Enemies headed your way.
Watch out for the beam.
Annihilation does a decent amount of damage.
I don't know if I've ever really tried to test it. Just hanging out next to an enemy.
Well, I just killed a full shield anointed, I think they're called. With just a couple pot shots from the turret and my annihilation.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Now I'm killing a chosen. It does some damage, but not as much as I was thinking.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it going.
Yeah, I think it'd definitely be hard to rely on it as a primary source of damage. Like maybe if you're
Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking
Enemies
of
headed
that.
your way.
if you're like in cover and one of the enemies is on the other side of cover and not actively attacking you and you just kind of have some passive damage, then maybe that could work on occasion. Hell.
Oh! I
there's
dashed
some-
out of the way, but I
oh.
got grabbed anyways.
Here.
Squad member down.
I am near you. I'm just waiting for them to. Oh, so are they?
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Jesus. I got caught in the corner. Well, that's rare. I got 2 sync kills in the first and 1 right, like back to back.
Oh dear. Well, our friend here is bold. I will give them that.
Very. There, I shot the fiend that time.
Three more to go. Teammate injured.
Oh,
I just can't stay alive.
to be honest with you, the fastest way to revive you is going to be to kill this enemy who I accidentally just lifted who knows where.
Oh, there's also, found the other enemy.
Nice job,
But there's
Apex.
also that
Keep it
guy
going.
down here too. The Ascendant.
Intel shows key enemy personnel in that area. Don't let them leave.
Did we get targets for the previous wave as well?
Yeah.
Shield!
Help if
Thought I
any of
fixed
those hit.
I
Target down.
There you go.
Dislike
You
those
got some of them
guys.
with annihilation.
Nice save!
I think you got the target.
Need ammo!
No, I shot him. Where's he go?
Target down.
I lifted him.
Info on a new target incoming. Stand by.
Went up a little higher than I expected as well.
There.
Squad member down.
Oh. Looks like they have each other.
Nice takedown.
There we go. Good teamwork.
Teammate injured.
Once again, the bosses are doing a great job of camping our corpses. Oh dear.
I don't think I'm going to go too far in building because we don't know how a lot of things work yet.
Yeah, that's always, I mean, obviously Path of Exile 2 is new overall. However, there is a regular sort of flow every 3 months or so as new leagues come out with new mechanics, and that's sort of a reset for characters and balance changes. And so it's pretty common for people to have a sort of feel for, okay, when I am starting new in Path of Exile, this is the approach I want to take. What's up, Darkside Studios? And from my experience having done that, at least with Path of Exile 1, and them introducing new skills, new mechanics, generally trying out new stuff is, as you might imagine, riskier than trying more established types of things, and usually new stuff is, as you can probably imagine, either stronger than it probably should be or weaker than it probably should be, but usually not perfectly balanced. So that is to say that as we are all getting used to Path of Exile 2, there will definitely be some unexpectedly strong and unexpectedly weak things, and being really tied to a specific setup and being unable to adjust can be a little tricky. And also, Path of Exile, kind of like First Ascended, is very much a game where it is very much commonplace to make multiple characters. So usually what that means is at the beginning, you would plan a relatively simple, straightforward character, one that is relatively inexpensive in terms of in-game resources to set it up, but might not have as good scaling long-term. But you use that cheap to set up character in order to get some more resources, better gear and what have you, so that your second and third characters can be more ambitious. So that's usually the longer term strategy.
Okay.
So
that was pretty much what my strategy was.
Yeah, I mean, that's so what you were just saying sounds good.
Good theme.
All targets down.
Good heal bot.
Drinks are on me. Squad member down.
I'll come to you.
I died there.
I heard it say something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it was like well after the match was done. I was like full health, full shields, and all of a sudden I heard squad member down.
Perhaps that fiend healing bot did a little bit of a Uno reverse card on you as you were hopping into the shuttle.
Well, I was in the shuttle, so I don't care.
Yeah. Don't worry, we've got the AED, we've got CPR, all the finest medical equipment in that shuttle. We'll get you back up. All right. Well, we are certainly done with the map. Certainly done with that map. I can tell you that much. What if we locked in a different map? You know?
I'm at 85% for the biotics.
Okay. Well, that should get you there with one more then.
Yeah.
Let me just see what the Apex missions are today, because I have not looked at any of them. Let's see. Oh, we should have done this earlier. This would have been great for the Icebreaker daily. The Gold Apex is on Icebreaker, and it's combo-tastic, which is also great for biotics.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the
We can
Plat
still do
Apex
it.
is also on Icebreaker, and it's dampened powers, though, so in that case, it's not good for biotics. But we could do the Gold Apex if you want.
Yeah, sure.
That's why it pays to check those things before you start playing matches. Oh, had one drop off. Let's see if I can get someone else in. Double check again who is actually in Andromeda versus Legendary Edition. The list seems to be growing smaller. Let me see. That might mean there's less of a contingent of people playing together, and it might be easier for us to nab that person.
I guess I should unready so that you don't have the beep.
Oh, thank you. Alright. I mean, we can at least get this one started. Maybe we'll have someone joining us partway through.
Oh, by the way, in season 3, there's actually going to be a skill tree for all the characters.
Oh! For First Descendant, this is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But that shot, the picture I put on Discord, there was a 3.5-hour stream talking about all the points on it.
Yeah. Yeah, so like that, for example, you know, I'm probably not going to watch 3.5 hours of that just to hear all the minor details of those things. Maybe if it was all First Descendant that I was expecting to be playing, even then I probably wouldn't spend that much time reading up on and listening to all that stuff. But with...
Plus, you were streaming at the time, too.
Yeah, I mean, I assume you can get the VOD for that somewhere.
Yeah, you can.
Then sometimes, you know, you can watch it back at ×2 speed, and then, well, it's at least it's only an hour and a half.
Plus, there was like an hour of question and answer type thing. They really need a community manager.
Ooh, yeah, do they just not have one at all?
No. I think right now their translator is acting as one, but...
Oh, okay.
3 left. Go get 'em.
Well, earlier this week, I think it was like just yesterday or something, South Korea was in martial law.
Oh, yes, I did hear about this.
Apparently, within like a half hour, the parliament voted that, no, he doesn't need to be martial law. Oh, there it is.
Good. Stay sharp.
Apparently, it was just a guy trying to stay in power in very corrupt ways, and he's probably going to go into jail.
Yeah, I will choose not to comment on political matters.
That works.
Did I check? I have not checked Veilguard yet, to be honest with you. I have not. And to be more honest with you, given all the other things that we were just talking about between... Oh, that was going to be close. That's the second time, more or less in the same exact spot on this map as well, that we have died being killed by the enemy that we killed. The timing of that just doesn't really work out. One thing if you're killing the enemy with a damage over time skill, but in neither case was that what we were doing. It's kind of odd. But, yeah, given how, as we were saying,
All enemies clear. Keep it up.
there's a First Descendant update coming out in 2 days. 2 days? 2 days. And,
Thursday, so like one in
yeah,
a
a
little
day
bit.
and a half, however you want to,
Devices in your area.
whatever you want to
Find and
describe that
One
as.
in a couple hours.
Yeah. And,
enemy tech shut down.
and Path of Exile 2 coming out in 2 and a bit days. And those are both things that we're interested in. But probably gonna have to choose one of them, namely likely Path of Exile 2, to be the primary thing we focus on. Just means we're not really gonna have time to be taking on much more beyond that, especially if we're continuing to do
Reading a flat line.
Mass Effect 3 and Mass Effect Andromeda stuff. as the whole reason why we are playing this today and not on Friday is because
Nearly through.
we were trying to make time to still be able to do this and Path of Exile 2. So that gets to the point where there are just only so many hours in the day.
Teammate injured. All enemy devices are now offline.
And you know, if
Also,
Veilguard
Teammate injured.
was like, you know, receiving rave reviews and everyone said it was amazing, then that would be a different story.
Thank you.
I know it's had mixed reviews, but makes me a little less inclined to drop everything to go play it.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Sorry, I interrupted you. Oh, that was also amazing spins that guy was doing.
oh, there's going to be for First Ascendant. There's going to be 6 different events at the beginning of season 2.
Okay.
A lot.
Hostiles en route.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I'm just kind of accepting the fact that I am going to prioritize Path of Exile 2 over First Ascendant updates, barring
Squad member down.
Path of Exile 2 stuff not being as interesting as or fun as expected, or other things like that. But that's also a trade-off.
Yeah, I think I'm still going to be playing a lot of it.
Teammate injured.
I'm really excited for season 2.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not sure how time-consuming all that stuff is, but that's the challenges with
I'm reading a flat line.
MMOs in general. Well, that was an amazing melee that our teammate just had. So
Thanks for
cinematic. But that's many times the challenges. The challenge with playing MMOs is that they are very time-intensive, and the way that you progress is by primarily investing more time in them. So it's very difficult to do an MMO to the full extent, to like maximize, do all the content in one MMO, and then play other games on top of that. And then if you want those other games to be an MMO as well, then at that point you're talking like, you know,
Full-time job.
full-time
Nice
job.
Apex. Keep it going.
So
Yeah, I don't think.
that's tough.
Yeah.
Enemies headed your way.
Go, go, go!
And to be honest, I mean, that's why, you know, as I mentioned previously, originally, Path of Exile was the only game that I played, at least on Twitch, and at first I was not doing anything YouTube specific, so I started with just Path of Exile, and that was in part because it was the game that I was most experienced with, but it was also because it was so time consuming to do that to the extent that I felt like I needed to do it to have it be meaningful, that I just couldn't fit in doing other games, at least not easily. And so I only was able to do other things once I scaled back on Path of Exile until eventually... You on this side? You are on this side. Until eventually, you know, we tailored out of Path of Exile altogether and started doing a lot more of a variety of different things. And, well, Path of Exile 2, I hope, is a lot of fun, and other games that we've played have also been really fun. I do value having that ability to play multiple different games.
I'm reading a flat line.
Biggest concern with PoE 2 is the servers at launch. That could be an issue. Yeah, I am
They said they're
curious.
going to aim for. They have room for 1 million players.
Okay. I don't know what the play count or the player count for Path of Exile 1 has been in sort of its steady state or at its peak
Lost shield.
when new updates have come out. But there have been times in Path of Exile 1 where just for new updates, the sort of once every 3-month type of thing, they've had some somewhat significant server constraints and issues. So up that to a full-blown new game, one that has been in the works for many years, and if they haven't made significant server improvements, then that could still be an issue.
They said they have space for 1 million, and if it gets over that, which they don't expect it to, they said it's like extremely unlikely it's going to be over 1 million. But if it does, then they will. They do have people they talk to make more.
Okay. What's up, Paladin Inside? How's it going? Andromeda goes. We are keeping it simple for the time being. This is the gold apex. Oh, I actually totally forgot that means we are getting more combo damage than we would have otherwise gotten. And I guess I'm playing the kineticist either way, so that was always going to be the game plan. Yeah, it's hard, man. Playing multiple games in any level of depth is difficult. Just from a purely time commitment standpoint. Then add on if games have additional complexity. You know, that is in some cases one of the appeals of having a game that's maybe a little more, this is a bit of a loaded term, but casual, so to speak. Is that it's easy to, oh, apparently I was out of bounds. It's easy to pick up and put down. I lift things up and put them down. So if you do have one game that you're really committed to that is time consuming and complex, it takes some time to listen to / read all the updates, because you need to know that stuff, otherwise you're going to be at a disadvantage. That's also time and effort. So to have something that you can just turn on and not have to think about it, and not have to worry about, well, what's the new balance change stuff, that can be helpful. Just to balance things out a little bit more, make it more feasible to play multiple different games. Problem with PoE servers is the strain with mechanics running, but also the skins people wear in town. And you know, like when you get access to the early access, you can either get the cheapest one that just gives you access to the game in early access, and that's pretty much all it does. Or if you pay more, you can get access to additional microtransactions, including a bunch of fancy character effects with animations and whatnot that you know there are going to be a lot of people using in all the towns. So that will also be a factor.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to get the cheapest one.
That's what I was originally thinking.
You get like some points so you can use them to like, get slots or whatever.
Yeah, so I can give you a little inside info on that. Not that this is like top secret info or anything like that, but so those points, even with the basic one, you still get some points, quote unquote, which are basically the in-game microtransaction currency. And Path of Exile is very good when it comes to microtransactions because, for the most part, it is a game that is very conscious about trying not to be pay to win. So you aren't going to be able to buy anything that is going to make you inherently better at the game, with one exception, and that is stash tabs.
Yeah.
Because Yeah, there's if you just go with the starting amount of stash tabs in the game, then it's not a lot. You'll have to spend a fair bit of time doing resource management, and that's time spent in things other than playing the game and gathering resources and experience and all that stuff. So that's not great. And then there are also particular sort of specialized stash tabs that are especially convenient for given types of resources, because as you may have already seen, there are a bunch of different kinds of resources in Path of Exile.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'll play the first day, then switch over back to First Descendant, play that for a few days, wait till the more videos come in and all that stuff, and then play more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, especially if you want to follow, guides and learn more from people who have then gone in and tested out some of the new stuff in Path of Exile, then that could definitely be useful.
Like, if I had a YouTube channel, I'm not smart enough to make the builds. What I would do is I would make builds that other YouTubers made and then review them if I had a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That's what... I'm not smart enough to make the build itself, though.
Yeah, oh man. I've spent hundreds of hours making Path of Exile builds, and many people have as well. But there are, for those who are more experienced with the game, there's sort of like there's oftentimes different specialties that specific people will have when it comes to building a character, because it is that complex that, there's like I don't even know if these people are still active anymore in the PoE space, but like there were the Mathel builds, and Mathel was this guy who was great for getting relatively inexpensive but effective clear speed and damage builds, and so he became really popular. And then there's Zizarin, like Warcrow said, who, if he's still active, he was someone who is usually pretty big on the racing scene, and so he's pretty intense with the whole trying to get the most out of... He's usually a little more end game oriented, a little less beginner friendly, and I think the way in which he structures his guides is tailored a little bit more to that. So,
there is no
all these
racing
different niches
scene anymore, apparently.
There's what?
There is no racing scene.
No,
Like,
it's a thing of the past, for sure.
Yeah.
It was,
they talked about
it was
that during
brief.
his interview.
Oh, I'm sure people asked as to whether they were going to bring it back. Did they say no?
They said they might... Actually, no, they said no. They said they might think about it in the future.
That does not surprise me in the least. They did it briefly, and some people really liked it, but apparently it was not especially popular, and then they brought it back very briefly a little while later, but it didn't last then either. And then it became something that there were various community-run racing events that were well done. I mean, they sort of scaled up over time. I don't know to what extent those have continued over the past several years, but that was sort of the direction things had to go in, because there was no longer any official support from the developers for racing stuff. Yeah, I tinkered with that a little bit. Okay, so there is also the Plat Apex, which is in the same place. It's not too bad. I think all the people in... Oh, that person, I don't know. They might be in Andromeda, not in Legendary Edition. They are in Andromeda. Maybe you'll try inviting them. Yeah, like Ziggy D used to be the go-to person. I have no idea if he is still making content, but if he is, then I would say he is probably the best person in terms of beginner-friendly stuff. If not,
Well, I'm
then...
fine with looking at less beginner-friendly stuff.
Yeah,
just learning more about it.
yeah, and I mean, once you're into things, for sure. But it's, in some ways, it's the way in which they describe things, but it's also the way in which they tailor some of their builds, as I was sort of alluding to before. Like Zizarin, for example. Oh, and Storm Dan is here. Okay, perfect. I didn't even realize you were in chat. Fantastic.
You want to be infiltrator or shield boost, a shield grid, or
I can do either. Yeah, I don't mind.
I don't mind either.
Oh, that didn't look good though.
No.
But just to finish that thought, like Zizarin, one of the other things is that he regularly does like 24-hour streams and plays just an absolutely absurd amount of time in the game. So some of the things that he does, some of the gear that he uses, for example, is extremely expensive or difficult to acquire, or he's designing characters to take on end game content, which just may not be the best thing to be focusing on, because you might very well be better served going for something that clears out earlier content more quickly, easily, efficiently, and use that to then farm the resources to get something more along the lines of what a Zizarin build might be. Insane past couple of months for most of the time now. Darn it. I mean, we could try one more time. Sometimes giving it another shot works, although not always. Not often. Maybe? Possibly? This has switched to doing a... Oh, no. Oh, right. Ziz did do that Pee Wee University thing. I remember seeing him do that. Yeah, Storm Data. It seems like that may be the case. It may just insist on not letting you get in here, unfortunately. Yeah, one of these days, maybe, the EA app / Mass Effect Andromeda will cooperate with us, but it does not seem that today is that day. Unfortunately. Let's see, I mean, we can... Is there anyone else we might be able to get in? It'd be nice to get a fourth in for the Plat Apex. I think everyone else here was on Legendary Edition. Check one more time. Andromeda, you're in here already. Legendary. Pride, Data Storm, that didn't work. Legendary, you're in the lobby already. You're in Legendary Edition, and everyone else is offline. Darn it! Oh, I don't remember what I had for that. Did not mean to press that button.
It was on.
On?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I mean, we could try it with the three of us. It might be a little tricky. Especially with it being outlaw. Now, this character is actually particularly bad against outlaw. This would be better from a damage standpoint, but worse from a cloak standpoint. So, is that a trade-off
No.
you're willing to make?
Yeah. If you're worried about Outlaws that much, I would just go the Angar Avenger then.
Yeah, what do I... Still don't love the way that I built my Angar Avenger, though. I'll go this route. I'm just gonna be frustrated when I inevitably at some point get immediately downed from a Blaze Hydra from the entire length of the map away when I was cloaked the entire time and all I did was refresh my cloak. That will happen. especially on this map, because this map is quite open.
Well, I'll give you your shields.
Yeah. This. Okay. Take some time for Pee-wee to try finding Dream Core. Oh. I don't remember what that means, but it sounds vaguely familiar. Is that a different streamer's name? Brew 2, I don't remember. That does not sound familiar. Going on stream.
Hostile territory, people. Secure this position and stay sharp.
Defensive layers. Andromeda is acting up for you, Warcrow. Darn it. The reason why our damage is not very good on this character against these guys is almost everyone has armor. And our armor damage is pretty bad.
Shield's gone.
Well, I debuff everyone, so that
That
helps.
does help. We did get pretty aggressive on the consumables, which also helps.
That was frustrating. At one point I was spamming my shield boost button and nothing was happening and I couldn't move either.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff up here, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I would recommend staying here.
I'm not.
Stop moving.
Shield's gone.
Yeah, we... Oh, not realizing there's something behind us there.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Are you planning on doing a first ascent stream on Thursday?
I think so, yeah. Planning on, theoretically,
Located data sources. Get them
Trying
uploaded
to
before we
go
lose
to-
connection.
do first Ascendant for one day, and then change
Got a
to
Hydra.
PoE mode, and then take it from there, see how things go.
I'm not going to be able to survive very long here.
Reading a flat line.
I'll pick myself up though. I pick myself up.
There, one there. Oh, okay. Yes.
I'm leaving.
I'm kind of close to finishing this one.
I'm kiting people away from there.
Okay. Want me to take that one that you were just at?
Yeah, I'll help this guy at C.
Hydra.
That is a Hydra. Seems like it is very slowly heading your way, but from the opposite side of the map.
Nearly through.
There, we're done here.
Nice.
I'm reading a flat line.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, yeah. Like, I am going to be looking at a lot of people's content in the coming days, because I am also going to need it myself, because in this instance I am not up to date on this information. Perhaps in other circumstances I would be a little more. A little more like, no. What about me? But I appreciate your concern. On this occasion, it is fine. Once upon a time, we did those types of things,
3 hostiles remaining.
but not for quite some time. Oh, did we get a 4th? Oh, we got Iceman.
Yeah, Iceman.
He was not on before.
No, he wasn't.
Hopped on.
Enemies down.
Is he the same character as you? I feel like I saw somebody. I feel like I might have seen 2 Solarians.
No, he's not. He's
Okay,
human.
no, I made that
I think he's human commando.
Enemies headed your way.
His favorite character.
Yeah. No one is really up to date. Not a lot of info has been released. Alright, fair enough. But I also haven't even looked at what any of that info is really, so. And in Path of Exile 1, I'm also way behind, so my context is outdated as well. How outdated exactly, I couldn't tell you, but I assume I'm fairly outdated in that regard.
They got a Hydra.
Ow.
So many observers.
They are my favorite.
Let's get out of here.
Lead them to me. As long as you take the berserkers in return.
I'll infect all the berserkers. Who will then run around and infect everyone else. I might actually die here.
Oh, hello, friend. Greetings.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Let's stop not shooting the siphon.
What do you do? Oh, I mistimed that. Thought it was already primed.
All enemies clear. Keep it up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in some ways, if not a lot of information has been released, I can take this.
Sources say key data is scattered
Oh.
around this area. Find
This is
and
not a
recover
great
that
spot.
data.
To some extent, if the information has not been widely released yet, I guess that's kind of a good thing in that I'm not that far behind everyone else, but I am too uninformed to know how uninformed I am at this stage.
Well, quite a few people played like the campaign. I mean, it's not much. The campaign is only like the first half of the campaign, and then it skips right to the end game.
Okay. Was there a previous early? Yeah, there was a previous early access, wasn't there? Was it like a closed beta or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, it's specifically just for like creators and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, because I remembered I did something where I like requested information about that, but nothing came of it. No. I was about to comment about how straightforward this was.
You need someone to come by and kite
I have one berserker who's annoying me. It was going to be fine until Ivan came in. Hold on.
Squad member down.
How is that? Either moves. Please don't stay. Please don't.
people. Ivan, get out, please.
Okay, we'll be good. There we go.
Proceed.
Ammo refill.
It's just like that Hydra steps out for 1 second, we will be done. And it's about to leave as well, but instead you stand directly in front of it and give it some reason to stand there and shoot. Okay. We'll be fine either way. Uh-oh. Speaking of... How I got a kill so late after I used this one, maybe from the damage over time from the tech explosion. But also, I just have not been getting kills, apparently. I guess that makes some sense. Oh, yeah, no. There are a few reasons why that makes sense.
I think I'm really excited for Pello. I think he's going to make farming so much easier.
3 left. Go get him.
Delve, is that what you said?
Fellow.
Say it one more time.
Fellow.
Bello?
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
that's the name of the dog.
Clear. Keep it up.
Oh. Okay. And we're talking first descendant in this case.
Yes.
And that's like a pet who
Yeah.
picks up stuff on the ground?
He picks up items and he disassembles items.
Oh. Okay.
Shields anyway.
I assume you only get him by buying him.
No,
Oh.
you farm.
Oh. Okay.
No, he's one of the things that releases at season 2.
Okay.
Don't know how you farm him yet.
Oh, that's still alive. Or is that second Hydra? Where we just killed Hydra.
No,
Down.
but there's a Hydra.
Yeah.
Teammate injured.
Incoming. Anyone got ammo?
Ow. Platinum is such a nightmare, but worth it for XP and credits. This is true.
I don't know about XP. I don't know if I'd want to.
I mean, if you're really trying, oh, hold on. If you're really trying to maximize XP, I really want this guy to. If you're really trying to maximize XP, then obviously you'd like to put on one of the XP boosters. If you're putting on an XP booster, you should probably do it on platinum to get the most out of it. So there is absolutely a difference between gold and platinum experience. It's not like a crazy difference, but once you start adding on the multipliers, then it all just starts to add up a lot more.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not. I just wouldn't ever use it for experience or like I can understand the bonus stats, but like
Oh,
the
yeah.
character.
I see what you're saying. Please stand still. Okay, still gonna hit me, and he's going to get shields back even if he doesn't hit anything, which was the case there. That Saboteur just cheated. That's why I don't like Outlaws, because almost every enemy in this group cheats in some way or another.
Yeah, but this is platinum. Every character, every enemy has that.
Well, every outlaw enemy, at least.
Honestly, for solos, Remnant's considered the worst.
Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
Oh,
I mean,
I
I
wanted to
usually
melee him to death.
usually just go get for solos.
Yeah. Oh no, Cat is considered the best by far. But man, we got like
Data sources.
Oh,
3
this
uploads
stuff.
and stuff.
Okay.
We got 2 uploads
where
in
are
the
they?
hack.
I'm gonna go C, at least initially. It's probably the hardest spot. Please don't go here. Hopefully you guys can make some progress in the other spots.
Well, we're pretty good at B.
I'm surrounded by berserkers, but at the moment they are taking interest in other people and other things. Sort of. No!
Oh, we just about had B done when the Blaze Hydra came in.
Yep, and I'm close as well, but now I have a Hydra and a Berserker directly inside, and that was not a great place to go. This.
Fragment uploaded.
Who's in here? I can't. Is he in here?
Anyone got ammo?
Yes, now he is.
Oh, hey, Blaze Hydra. Don't mind me. There we go.
There.
Blaze Hydra do his thing.
That was surprisingly quick.
Yeah,
Ammo refill.
I think we split up pretty effectively, and I guess to the extent that people ran into issues, they were only brief. That was a lot of explosions on that Blaze Hydra just then. That Hydra is confirmed. So are you.
Squad member down.
That is the third time that has happened.
3 more to go.
Nice save.
Oh.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it
Gotta
going.
love that 0 damage pop-up. Damage plus 0. Thanks, game. Needed the morale boost.
Shuttle incoming. Get to the extraction zone.
Or was the morale hit? There's a guy. It's the one that's showing up on the map. No, there's a guy below this as well. This is really not a great place to be during extraction. Not sure where those rockets were headed. I probably should have dodged just in case. Hello, Blaze Hydra. I'm not interested. Except I did just break cloak relatively close by, so now you are probably mad at me.
Oh, he was aiming at me.
Thank you for distracting it in that case.
He is my current invasion target. I just hit him with invasion and he spreads it everywhere.
Got a Hydra. Need shields anyway.
Oh.
Teammate injured.
I also did press the cloak button and nothing happened, which was frustrating. Hydra just wanted a hug.
Oh, Jesus. I turned the corner and there was a Blaze Hydra.
What I needed.
Not a good sight. Thanks for stopping by, Darkside Studios. Catch you later. Ivan theoretically is on the way, and if he can't
Yeah,
get you, I
he's
will
got
follow
me.
up.
He's got me. And you got him. Good.
Uh-oh. That was
We
close.
should really get to extraction.
Maybe.
Mission complete. Full team secured. Good work.
Wonder how good Asari Duelist is. Thinking about trying that class out. I have it. Depends who you ask. I have my opinions about that character, yes.
I don't think it's the worst class. I don't think it. Like, Lids thinks it's the worst class. I don't think it's the worst class. I don't think it's good though.
It's not so much that I think it's the worst in terms of how effective it is. It's just that for whatever reason, when I play that character, I regularly find that when I charge, the game turns the camera 180 degrees. And usually you want to melee as soon as you charge. And if the camera turns 180 degrees when that happens, then suddenly you are meleeing the air. And that is really frustrating. Or you charge and you want to put up your backlash to get the shield up. Facing the wrong direction, you immediately die. So it's just a lot of little things that can be really frustrating when they happen frequently. And that there are enough of them that, yeah, they happen somewhat frequently, or at least one of them happens somewhat frequently.
We can go back and forth if you want to like switch from the Sorry Huntress.
Let's see. I mean, now we have a full squad, and we have a fully capable squad. Maybe I'll swap to something else if that works for you guys.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. Like, do
We can
either
just
have,
go back
like,
and
a
forth.
health, or I might go base sentinel here. Like in this case, okay, so if we go a platinum match, this is where I would put on a nice big XP booster.
What's the boosters you use for this class?
Which one?
The Sorry Huntress.
Disruptor ammo, and then second one, depending on how desperate you are for damage, usually either weapon amp or headshot multiplier for pure damage. You could take grenade capacity for general utility.
I think I'll just take an assault rifle amp.
Yeah, that's definitely the straightforward approach. Good solid damage there.
I've got like 33 silver, so.
Let's see.
Do I have enough weight to take an assault rifle for my siphon? Ooh, I do.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good combo.
Ghost is the best gold
Yeah.
assault rifle, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, if you can do that, then I would go that route. That's a classic combo.
I think the last time I played this character, I didn't have enough. I think my paw was lower.
I vaguely remember you saying this. Yes. Went back to random map. We are not punished. Oh, I didn't ask Iceman if he needed anything in particular. Oops.
You just messaged me and said howdy.
Likewise. That made me suddenly question not conversing with him beforehand. Hopefully this is fine for him as well. He's taking a biotics character, so. And the Plat Apex gave him at least some progress on the map. So made some progress on the
Enemy.
local procedures. Is it outlaw? No, it's cat. Okay. I missed. Hello there.
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
Went from a sliver to health left with to about.
Oh no. Trend continues.
We've located
Oh, we've got
he is the
B
bad
too.
one. Yep.
the connection.
Looks like A is pretty crowded, so I'm gonna go all the way to
And
C.
Ivan went to B.
Okay. Oh, that's not good.
Okay, he left. I'm doing the jumping technique.
Okay. We have the ascendant over here. Ow. Really hope. Oh
Reading
man.
flatline.
Really hoping he was gonna take care of the other stuff while we could just occupy the ascendant. That's not good either. That's not good. Did that save him? It did. Okay, nice.
Data transfer
Okay,
complete.
Iceman's at A. You
Someone's
guys can
replacing
just
the
leave.
barricade.
C.
Thanks.
Sorry, say that one more time. I was too busy
You guys
dying.
can just leave C. I guess you guys don't need to leave C.
I will kite them away now. Not that it should matter for much longer.
Upload complete. Good job, Apex.
Okay.
Nice.
Hang in there, Apex.
Nope, that is you. That's the enemy. Somewhere.
Yeah, please don't shoot me.
I was like, two of you are invisible right now in this smoke cloud. One of you is an enemy, one of you is a teammate. Not sure which is which, though.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
No energy drain for you.
Enemies cleared. Stay alert.
Burning hug.
Hostiles en route.
It was, right? Be next. Now, yeah, I did. I'm gonna just sit there and take that.
I do. I need shields.
I can help. Oh, there's something behind us.
My
Yep.
shield's
Squad
failed?
member down.
Thing behind us is dead.
Thank you. Please let me use it. Grenade!
3 left. Go get them. All enemies clear. Keep it up.
Just like the old days.
Well, see where it puts us this time.
Intelligence needs data from
Not
the
good.
location. Look for an
Not,
No,
not
Ivan,
the worst.
Ivan, leave. Ivan, leave.
Where's the best
Ivan.
place?
No.
It's probably over here.
How are my shields down?
I can fight a little bit. Oh, a lot.
Ivan, a little too close for me to be comfortable.
squad member down.
Oh, I'm on the opposite side of the map from my husband. Also, I've trapped myself. I actually can't move. Now I can. Never mind. All is right.
And pick himself out.
Okay.
Ivan. Who's he shooting at? Oh, he shot behind him.
I don't know where that beam went, which is a little concerning. There it is.
Oh, now Ivan left.
If I get an energy drink, hear it. gonna have to play Ring Around the Rosie with this beam. Not so fast.
I really wish I didn't want to hang around the hack. I've been saying that over and over again, but it's really frustrating. I really shouldn't talk, I just zoned out and was standing there uncloaked.
They're firing.
Got the data.
There we go. Nice, nice. May not have been textbook, but got the job done. Ow. Oh, that's bad.
No
Teammate
shields?
injured.
How?
On my way.
It's mostly just this saboteur that's going to try to stomp me. Thank
I'm
you.
reading a flat
Oh,
line.
I
thank
appreciate
you
it.
very much.
I do like being able to reload. Oh, they showed off Sharon's new modules.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, we knew what they
Honestly-
were going to be. We just hadn't seen them in action, right?
Yeah. Honestly, the invisible one, the one that makes her invisible for, you know, whenever you kill an enemy, it changes her 3 enough that it's going to be a really good mobbing one.
Wait, which one's her 3 again?
The one that,
All clear. Keep
Oh,
it
the
up.
stun one?
yeah,
Changes her... So the permanent, or potentially permanent invisibility changes her stunning ability.
Hostiles on
Okay.
route.
it makes it a damaging ability, and like it does big damage and its area effect.
Huh. Even though that's not the primary point of emphasis of that Transcendent module?
Yeah,
That seems weird.
and you can stay permanently invisible as long as you kill an enemy.
Teammate injured.
I did not do a good enough job dodging that.
I'm on my way. And there's no one here, I don't have to make you invisible.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
What? Blocked by what? Bye-bye. Oh, no, hold on, well, at least if they come down one at a time, that does make things very easy.
We killed the Hydra, so.
It's much
Blaze Hydra, I
appreciated.
should say.
Oh, that doesn't help.
No. Oh well, he's a good heal bot.
Sort of.
Flat line.
Oh, I could have picked you up. Oh no, that was Ivan.
More ammo?
Observer still there? Yeah.
I don't think there's a whole lot. I think this way is almost done.
Yeah. Oh, this guy. Blaze Hydra might be about to missile me in the back. A little more than I expected. Getting close now. Hopefully. There we go.
More ammo, please.
That hurt them. Be ready.
Hey, it's not hack or upload this time.
Enemies triangulating.
Imagine
Near
that.
Scout outpost. Find their sensor
I didn't know there
arrays and
were
get
any other objectives.
Yeah.
No shields out.
one problem gone.
Oh, that is not super annoying.
Get cover.
The battle pass weapon actually looks really good, which
Oh.
I'm actually kind of disappointed about.
Oh, this one's right next to me. I should have dropped it. Thank you.
I mean,
I did not drop a barricade. I should have done, but that certainly helped.
I think it's actually going to be overtaking Thundercade for the best mobbing weapon.
Oh.
Though I am annoyed how people keep saying, oh, this gun's good for bunnies simply because it does electrical stuff. It's like, no.
Squad member
It's
down.
good
That's
for
not-
Bunny if it's light, doesn't slow you down, and if it has passive bonuses, then great, but
You're not going to use the passive bonuses.
I'm reading a flat line.
not unless it just improves your electric damage.
Like, the only gun you ever used the passive bonus was the Blue Beetle,
Yeah,
and it was like a little bit.
yeah. It's what, like 6% damage or something like that.
Less. Much less.
3 more to go.
I think
And-
it was like... I think it was 4.5% crit chance. Extra crit chance. 4.5% extra crit chance.
And it is not the highest speed weapon in terms of movement
No.
speed, so whatever damage you gain from that, you probably lose from proccing your damage a little less frequently.
Get to the extraction
Yeah,
zone.
and
From
now
that
I
with
don't
your
even use
speed.
crit. So I don't use that on it
Yeah.
either.
There's a Hydra.
Oh, hello. Hello, Hydra as well.
Oh my god, stupid behemoth.
Oh, so I might have wanted to leave clearly dead. We'll respawn.
Hydra.
Oh, hello there. No, thank you.
I mentioned this on Discord, but do you have a toxic singular reactor?
I think I do, actually. I think I just so happened to come across a couple of ones that had good rolls, and I thought to myself, well, sure, there may not be anyone who uses this right now, but maybe sometime.
Well, right now, they're probably going to change it, but right now, there's no place to farm that. I mean, like, permanent or...
Mission complete. Full team secured. Good work.
Nice.
temporary spots.
Yeah.
There's no place to farm them.
Yeah, I couldn't say where I got them from, but I just somewhere along the way stumbled across them. They had decent enough rolls that I thought, sure. I'll hold on to them and see if there's any reason to use them in the future.
Yeah, during my 30 amorphous material runs. I got a couple K1s, so I'm picking those up. Although I'm probably not going to use them right away anyways. Because one of the things they found during his testing was that people on console had trouble turning around with his dashing ability because you dash and you kind of turn around and stuff.
Okay.
It's harder to do that for on console, so they're adding a quick turn thing for him. So I'll probably get him and stuff, but I'll wait to play him until that quick turn's added.
Mm-hmm. And then, who knows how straightforward it will be to unlock him. Do we know yet what the stuff
No.
you need to do is to get him?
Nope.
Okay. I'll check in with Iceman, see if he needs anything. But this, to tell you the truth, might end up being my last one of the night. I know it'll be a little bit shorter than how long we would usually go, but kind of just trying to squeeze this one in on a weeknight. Ooh, not that. Not that. Wait. This. There we go. Press all the wrong buttons.
Oh, Ivan left.
We lost Ivan, but I think we might still be good with just the three of us. And actually,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're in Andromeda, might be able to get someone in for the 4th spot in that case. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, well, let's see. At the moment, we are infiltrator list, so I could go back. In Huntress, I'm all set from an experience standpoint. Kind of trying not to rely on her too much. Easier said than done in Plat when she's definitely the easy
I
button.
can pick up the Huntress.
I mean, I can go base infiltrator. It's tempting fate a little bit, but there we go. Okay, that's the other person I was inviting. Okay, but if you are going Huntress, then I will probably switch back to that. Well, actually, hold on. Being really greedy, I think health is the hardest stat to get. Because the usual go-to kineticist is not so great on Plat, so I will resort to this, which can sometimes backfire, especially because I do not always fully embrace the flying strats, and sometimes that's okay, but other times...
I personally think it's better if you just ignore it and focus on flat cannon and turbocharge.
Yeah. If you're really good about the flat cannon timing, between that and incinerate, you can actually stun enemies really regularly, but you just need to be very mindful of when and where you use those things and on which enemies. Check.
Really, I just fire flat cannon and they stun.
Yeah, I mean, flat cannon is probably more universally applicable because the incinerate will only stun people if they are shieldless. So if you do encounter people with shields, then you just need to try to make a point of either going with the flat cannon or shooting them a little bit before you incinerate.
When I play with her, I think she's a her.
Yeah.
I just flat cannon. I don't touch incinerate.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I've upgraded it much at all, but just even having it as a level 1 skill can still cause the enemies to get stunned and panicked. So if you're out of flat cannons, then that's helpful.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Like, I might use it just to stop the regen. Who's our enemy? Remnant. So we get a nice variety.
Yeah.
Lost shield.
Okay. Now you dodging that isn't me shooting that into the cover is also rather annoying. Oh right. This is our siphon weapon on this character. Now. Where are you? That's where you're hitting me from.
Three left. Go get 'em. Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
Back to this though.
We're picking up
Okay, I'm gonna go
classified
for
data on
B.
the Scourge. Upload
I'm
it.
at
Oh,
C.
there are enemies here. Fair number. See? Ah, no.
No. No. Oh, fine. I'll leave the spot. Okay, now he left.
Them!
Teammate
Oh,
injured.
you're just in time for me to die. Thank you for the rain. Odin, how's it going? Oh, yeah, this is it's not ideal. We're doing some Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer. This
Fragment
is a random plat at the moment, which is, as you can see, going swimmingly. But how is your stream? Excuse me, sir. Please do not headbutt me like that. Oh, yeah, no, that was only the beginning of our troubles. It would seem. Oh, it's horrible timing.
Teammate injured.
No.
Nearly through.
I'm on my way.
What's up, Shockwave? How's it going? What's my favorite character to play in Andromeda specifically? In Andromeda, it is definitely the not Nemesis. She's up there, but the Huntress is my favorite.
I'm reading a flat line.
I would say Huntress is one for me. Want me to? And I probably should have stopped shooting as soon as I did that. There we go. Sorry. Thank you for the extra shield
Upload
boost.
complete. Good job.
Or rather,
Apex.
stealth
Almost
grid.
done.
Self-grid.
Yeah, it'd probably be Huntress first for me, because I am a fan of the stealth grid. I know it's OP, but I also just use her a lot for tech combos, and she has 2 detonating towers, so it's really useful to use her for that.
Go get 'em.
Kineticist is up there. I don't know if it's number 2. Other characters that are up there, probably. Oh, base human soldier. I really love with frag grenade.
Hostiles en route.
Asari sentinel. She's probably middle of the pack for me.
I think he uses Asari Sentinel wrong.
Yeah, oh no, it's the. I've built my Asari Sentinel and my Human Sentinel differently. I think it's my Human Sentinel who doesn't have the priming, or is it the? I forget. I don't play the Asari Sentinel
Asari
very
Sentinel,
often.
you expect into backlash instead of throw, I think.
That is, yeah. I did spec the Asari Sentinel
Reading a flat line.
to max out backlash, because it was going to be my first backlash character. So, you know, in hindsight, would I have chosen to do that? You know, maybe not. Could I still respec the character and potentially make it more effective? Yeah. Have I done that yet? No. No worries, fam. No worries.
Squad member down.
I'm kind of slowly making my way over. Okay, no, someone's got you.
Yeah.
Or you're fine.
Might
The other
get
thing
out
is,
here,
as you may be kind of seeing from this right now, I do tend to kind of go my own way. Which is a good thing and a bad thing. But that is one of the reasons why I like the Huntress, is because being able to stealth grid makes it a lot easier to safely maneuver around the map and run straight at every enemy that I see,
I'm reading a flat line.
while at the same time having them not see me. Very convenient. On a character like this, where we cannot turn invisible at will, that is something that is not nearly as safe. So yeah, I'd probably be Huntress 1, maybe Base Human Soldier 2 with Frag Grenade. That was very pumpkin. Sneak up. Maybe Kineticist 3. I'm going for just simple, straightforward weapon damage stuff than Turian Soldier.
More to go.
I don't know if that's 4, but that's up there somewhere. And probably Base Human Infiltrator.
I love the Solarian operator.
Squad member down.
Yeah, I don't play him very often, but he is very good at what he does. I thought that was a skill that targets onto people. He did not.
Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
I love
Enemy
support
personnel were
builds.
tracked at that location. Take them out.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why I was really excited to play Eugen.
Yeah.
Shield down.
Scratch one target.
I
Make me
am
invisible before I leave.
technically specking this character for being airborne. That is technically the optimal way to play it. But I also hate being airborne for that long. I should be able to get you.
Pick myself
Oh,
up.
never mind.
Squad member down.
Need more support over here. Please don't do that. Especially not when the big bad boss is trying to shoot me.
Reading a flat
Big
line.
bad boss just teleported in front of me.
Oh, that's also generally not a good thing. 9 out of 10 doctors agree.
Teammate injured.
And you know that 10th one just never agrees about anything.
Teammate injured.
Did I pick myself up?
Down.
I'm a little preoccupied.
Still tracking a target. Nice take.
Ow. Oh, there's a lot of stuff right next to us, as it turns out.
Squad member down.
Nope.
I used 2 health packs this wave. I should probably stop using
Okay,
them.
I can... Oh. Looks like I can get up here, and then I'll move over to
think I
Butcher,
should-
or someone else will.
I've got you.
Place hyper. Backlash.
I should go get more stealth grids.
I'm finding that I am very much mentally used to being able to press the right bumper for energy drain to get shields back. But I cannot do that with this character. It's getting me into trouble sometimes. I was just playing the base human sentinel. Oh god. I think that was my character's voice. Just dropped at least 2 octaves. For reasons unknown to me.
Enemies headed your way.
Move it.
I heard the raid. That's the bow progenitor to the left. Don't really want to engage that at this stage.
No one's coming right. Oh, you're a way different direction than us.
Right is relative.
Okay, no one's coming in your direction.
Well,
A flat line.
if I hit the target, that probably wouldn't have ended that way. If it weren't for my horrible aim. Thank you.
I owe you.
Observer call? That is still the progenitor, isn't it? Yep, it sure is. With some friends. Including you.
Did you hear about the hard mode special operations are coming?
Not the specifics, I don't think.
I don't think they said. They said that it's going to be like the hardest, not the hardest, but the best place to level up now.
Teammate injured.
I mean, that makes sense. You're making new content that is supposed to be more difficult, then there has to be a reason to do it.
I did make you invisible, right?
I
so
appreciated that.
You did get out. Okay.
Thank you. That was totally as well. Some things never change, see?
I dislike when my health just drops and like nothing, no one's shooting at me.
Yeah.
So I've got like 3 saboteurs here. They're all
Okay.
like taking turns.
I will attempt to help.
Non-Iceman guy. Don't know how to say his name. He came in from behind. Oh, I think.
Oh, I thought that was a pariah at first. Not a teammate.
Good. Stay sharp.
Oh,
Back to the hack.
Intelligence needs data from your location.
Or is it the opposite side of this? This is
where
okay
everyone
spot.
spawned.
Oh, except the Blaze Hydra. I do have that.
I've got 2 destroyers.
Yeah, this is
Shield down.
never catch me down here. Oh, but it's charging up its rockets at least, I don't think.
Squad member down.
I think I'll pick myself up.
Okay.
Everyone's on there, no one's leaving.
Oh, I technically should be on that side of that.
Compromise.
They're all over there. Except as soon as I head over here, they leave. Okay, wonderful. Never mind. All the non-infiltrators are on the same side. And we kind of send a universal message to all the enemies. This is the spot where you're gonna go. Whereas if we split across two separate sides of the map, then some of the enemies might split the difference and end up closer to you.
Well, it was a little annoying because there's 2 destroyers sitting in hack, shooting, and one of the destroyers is back in hack.
Hey, buddy. I also am not actually invisible right now. This is the bugged invisibility.
Come on, destroyer, you're shooting nothing.
Oh, come on. Oh, he's gonna kill us. It's like when you have a tiny sliver of health. Just remember, this can see us. I don't want to kill it. We'll be able to damage a lot if we do this. If we actually hit it, I'll kind of think we're just doing that.
Teammate injured.
Finally. Now get that. Okay, destroyer dead.
I'd like to not do this.
Oh, and the destroyer spawning coming in here.
Squad member down.
Leave it here. Weak. Let's go get nice man. Theoretically.
No! Stupid destroyer.
Need me to get its attention.
Yeah, he's
Oh, here's the one that I left
right
alive.
now. Iceman is. Okay, he's out.
Okay.
No, he's back in.
Yeah. I might need either we go all in or I deliberately disconnect and reconnect to reset the wave, which is beginning to look necessary. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
It just destroyers just would not leave.
Yeah. Yeah, that spot is deceptively tough. It's not the worst on that map, but it can be very bad.
I think it was really bad because they spawned there.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just started shooting walls. They were aiming at you guys, but they were just shooting the walls through, and we got hacked again.
Oh, well, maybe it's a better spot. Okay, I also was not able to rejoin the group.
Exact same spot.
Maybe the location will be better. Also, sayonara.
No, exact same spot.
I cannot
We
rejoin
are-
you.
Why?
I'm not sure. Maybe someone else took the spot that I
We're only
left.
3 of us.
It's not letting me join you for whatever reason. So,
Try again?
yeah, I'm trying. Now it lets me do it. Okay, maybe I was being silly and accidentally entering in the wrong thing. Okay. Hold on. Let me... Yeah, at the moment...
Oh, you
Oh,
stupid berserker.
at the moment, we're just trying to get this one done. It would help if I could be more decisive / better remember what I actually want to put on here. I'm pretty sure I did this too. It's a little greedy, but... Is it looking any better this time?
Maybe.
I mean, having a fourth
berserkers.
will help to attract more attention away from
Yeah.
the LZ.
Yeah,
or from
it's
the
much better.
objective.
This time it's berserkers, not.
Yeah, and that's the real trouble. It's not the Eyes of Sauron, the observers. They do have a lot of damage, but they're squishy enough that you can get rid of them fairly quickly if they swarm the area. And since they're ranged, they don't always go straight in to get you, whereas the berserkers will stand right next to you like this. If you're in
No, I had no problem with the berserkers there.
Save me, tree. Thank you.
My biggest problem was the destroyers last time.
Yeah, the destroyers have all those things. They have the damage, and they have the tankiness.
The berserkers, I find if you jump when you go invisible, they'll just do your flat cannon at the air.
Yeah, and you can somewhat often trick them if you deliberately, for a split second, step outside the area to activate your cloak and then walk back in once your cloak is up. Then they'll fixate on where you were just outside the area. But sometimes they'll back up a little bit into the hack to shoot at the place where you activated the cloak, so backing up a little bit more sometimes is helpful, but I am also trying to get over here.
Oh, I can get him.
Three more to go.
Can it beam from this angle? Yes, it can. Okay. Did not think it could.
I didn't think so either.
We're tracking reinforcements. Time to go. Get to the extraction site.
That's the progenitor. I want to avoid that. I don't really want to go right next to the LZ. Can we pick up? No. Okay, we can pick up the Audis. It's usually the go-to final wave. With that. By far the easiest enemy. There's still a progenitor there. That's what I'm probably other ones below us that I'm considering jumping up. Yep. That's also the progenitor. It really wants me to pay attention to it.
I'm on an Audi screen.
I was gonna say, I'm trying to chase them around, but I have not been able to find them, so you guys are probably having non-stop Audis.
Oh yeah, I killed, what, 8 in a row?
Nice.
They just kept coming toward me.
Now I'm getting a little bit. Still keep on finding you. Oh, hello.
Shields are compromised.
Oh, because there's 2 of them this wave, that's why. Okay, 30 seconds.
Yeah, let's go invisible then run.
Or not. Hey, progenitor.
Teammate injured.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you'll have to pick yourself up.
That's how Apex gets it done. Come on, hold.
Getting as much score as I can.
Yeah, the Audis, the observers. Work your way up.
Unless you're a Krogan mercenary, then just go to the armor guys.
Now Okay, I have no idea who the host is now. Apparently it is now Iceman.
Weird. I usually can't play with him. I'm getting tired too.
Yeah, I mean, Fem, for what it's worth, unfortunately, I think this was the case last time you stopped by as well. But just before you were showing up, I had said, oh, this is probably going to be my last one of the night. As this is not usually our Mass Effect Andromeda night, but we were squeezing it in to make room for other stuffs on Friday. Okay, no, fair enough. You need to rest up as well. No worries. All right. Well, I'll just think I will jump out of the lobby then. Maybe we'll cash in some of our credits because we did actually a fair number of plats there. So we actually did get a decent amount of credits.
I'll hop out of the game and hop out of Discord.
All right. Thanks for stopping by. GG.
Yeah, thanks for having me. See you Thursday.
Catch you later. Got your legendary mods fixed. Oh, nice. Nice. Just respond one more time to Iceman here. Okay. Let me, I'll just quickly do this again. And yeah, as I was saying, I mean, this is more credits than we had at the start of the stream. So, I suppose we could cash these in. It's enough for at least one of the jumbo packs. Oh, okay, hold on. A few ultra rares. Concussive shorty. Alright. Alright. That's not bad. And then we can get a normal size premium. Nothing big out of that. We could still do an expert pack, which has at least a chance of still giving us an ultra rare weapon. Lower though it may be. Yeah, not high enough to get one, it seems. And then, well, we can get one supply pack, I guess, with the change we have left. Alright, and, you know, like I said, what with this being earlier than we would usually be playing Mass Effect Andromeda this week, we obviously didn't have as many credits to spend, but we at least got a little bit of ultra rare weapons, and one of these days we'll be able to cash in those mission funds and can guarantee we get a few more from that as well.